Well, thanks for taking the time to chat with us today, Chris.
Good to be here.
For those who don't know, give us some backstory of your playing career here. Practically being a one-club man at your home pitch. Tell us how that sort of aided your development from all your youth career to first grade.
So, yeah, as you said, I spent 7 years at Gladstone Magic playing on this wonderful little ground here. Look, I think for me, staying at the same club helped develop good relationships with coaches, helped the coaches know a lot about me, which helped me develop further because they knew me in a better detail so they can help me to get better. And as well, building relationships with teammates. I've played with some teammates from when I started here to all the way up to now, which has been good to develop friends, relationships, and I've known the club inside out for a very long time, and haven't wanted to go anywhere else.
You've had a couple of different offers along the way, haven't you?
Yeah.
You know, there was a couple of FPL1 clubs sniffing around. Why did you not want to climb the ladder as such, going down that path?
Look, I think for me, the pathway wasn't in Australia. As I've been signed with you for a long time, it's always been my intention to go elsewhere. For me, finding somewhere valuable, I don't want to give it away so easily. Some people like to jump around, look for better opportunities, but for me, if I'm happy somewhere, I don't feel the need to look elsewhere.
I thought it was something that was super valuable, playing with men, more physically developed, decision making is quicker. It's only going to put you in an environment that's sink or swim.
And I think the opportunity for me to play first grade so young stemmed from being at the club for a longer period of time.
Yeah.
So I think me showing loyalty to the club, and they're more inclined to give me good opportunities, which I think definitely hasn't been not a bad thing. It's just been a good thing for me to develop with my eyes.
Talk us through your very unique recruitment process. Unique is probably the word I'm looking for here. For those of you who don't know, signed to OC, followed in the footsteps of a couple of previous SCA athletes, had a number of options on the table, eventually signed for Rogers State. Give us some background as to how it all worked.
Committed to OC December last year. I thought that was all good. All the stress was off the shoulders. The parents were happy. We're all set to go. And then I think,
was out.
I think it was just after New Year's. Got a ring from you. Head coach has left. All right. And then the stress starts to hit again. We start to figure out what's going on, and then figure out how many of the players were going to stay at OC, because I think that was a big decision. If the whole squad was going to leave, then it probably wasn't a chance that I was going to stay. And then I'd met the assistant coach in and around that time as well, Coach Simpson, his decision on what he was doing also factored into what I was doing. Because if he stayed as head coach, then things might have turned out differently. But it ended up happening. Coach Simpson headed off to Rogers State. He very kindly enough took me across with him, so that saved me a bit of time and stress, and made the decision a touch easier. I think we had a good relationship from the start. I think for me, a coach starts from being a person that I get along with. I think if I get along with a coach that I want to play for, I think that's just going to aid me in success, because it gives me more motivation that I want to play for someone. And then obviously he helped me a lot through the time when the OC head coach left. He gave me some, look, I've got you, we're all good, like don't worry. So I think that helped me out a lot mentally, trying to figure out what was next when the sync kind of went astray.
I think he handled himself super professionally.
Yeah, 100%.
Welcomed you with open arms, tried to reassure you throughout each step of the process that we've got you. And let's be real, it's not a bad program to go to.
No, 100%.
Nationally ranked in Division 2, always up there winning their conference every year. You know, you and I have spoken about this. In your 4 years of college being there, you are going to go to national championships. It's just a matter of how many.
That's the goal for the first year. See if we can break into the team, see if we can reach a national championship, go from there.
What are you most looking forward to about the US?
I'm looking forward to new things, new beginnings. I think for me, I love expanding my boundaries, and I think moving overseas by yourself, knowing not a lot about the country and the people is just a good experience. No matter how well or bad the opportunity goes, it's always going to be something that I'm going to look back on fondly, I think. And it's only going to help me grow as a person. It's just like first grader, kind of getting chucked in the deep end with a whole new place, whole new culture, and it's going to be sink or swim. So it's going to be a good environment to be in either way.
And again, similar to Riley, like I mentioned previously, I want to take my hat off to you. You guys are both superb throughout the recruitment process, winning video footage, working with our partners, getting everything in on time, building your profile, etc. What advice would you leave to any other young athlete that's looking to go over to the US?
I think let you do your job. Give you the tools to let you do your job. Make sure you submit all your video footage. Make sure you're working hard, doing your due diligence in training. Got there in Jen. Work really hard to make your life easy.
Yeah.
Make sure you're presenting yourself right to coaches, making sure that you're being forward thinking in the place you're going, not like thinking about the whole aspect of the school or the location that you're going to give yourself the best opportunity to succeed. And I think at the end of the day, that's all. So that's what it comes down to, just giving yourself the best opportunity to do as well as you can. Because obviously it's a very big thing, moving halfway across the world to chase a dream for lots of people. And if you don't prepare yourself right, then you're just setting yourself up for failure and probably setting yourself up for disappointment at the same time. Because there's so much excitement that goes into the whole process. And if you're not ready by the time you go over, it's going to end up biting you in the ass.
Yeah. No, I think you've hit the nail on the head. I couldn't have said it better myself.
I know.
Love your work, mate. Looking forward to watching you play in Oklahoma.
Should be good.